I was looking through the ESPN FC Instagram page yesterday, and they had Haaland signs for, and there was Man United, and then he had another jersey, Napoli, and different jerseys. I thought that was kind of clever of the kid. Okay. Liverpool wasn't mentioned, and I've not seen them. Well, he's been linked with many clubs, but I've not seen him on the transfer radar linked with Liverpool. Any chance?
Until now. I'll tell you with good reason. I don't think it happens. Listen, Haaland, incredible talent, but as I look at Liverpool's current build-up, I'm just wondering, where does he fit in?
It'd have to be instead of Firmino, and you wouldn't do that.
Exactly. No, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me at all.
Okay, that'll be that elongated discussion.
No, but
this makes more sense.
Exactly. There's a lot of speculation that Werner to Liverpool. Well, I think that makes sense because he's more versatile, can float wide, can sit in behind. I'll put this down as a hit straight away.
Yeah, an all-rounder, isn't he?
There's also a lot of suggestion that if Werner goes to Liverpool, Haaland makes that swap from Salzburg to Leipzig, which makes more sense.
The ownership of the
to
two clubs.
Exactly. And it also gives Haaland the opportunity to continue to play in his preferred position. I'm not sure that his stock can grow any more than it already has, as you mentioned, linked with everybody under the sun, it seems. So this makes a whole lot more sense to me in terms of going to Liverpool.
Quotes from his missus and his agent, Wanda Nara, saying, well, he didn't go to Juventus because out of respect to Inter, he went to PSG. Respect in football from an agent.
Listen, exactly. From given what we've heard from Wanda Nara over the last couple of years, I read absolutely nothing into this. But at the same time, listen, I think Icardi's done wonderfully well since his arrival at PSG.
Why does he need to move then?
That's his thing. And
money.
Listen, he's on loan from Inter to PSG, so it's a possibility because it's not PSG's decision at the end of the day. I strongly believe that come the summer, Neymar and or Mbappe will no longer be at PSG.
Wow.
And therefore, and a lot of links around Cavani and moving to MLS amongst other clubs. And I think there'll be a huge void there. I think PSG will be Icardi's. So it's to Juventus, so I put it down as a miss. Because I think PSG, on a permanent basis, is where we see Icardi next.
I'm just thinking if he did go to Juventus, which you think is unlikely, can you imagine the first game back in Milan against Inter?
No, I can't.
Whoa.
No, I cannot.
There might be a boo, boo.
You think?
One or two.
Well, how would it go? How? Boo.
You've got to go on your...
No. Boo. I've seen enough.
Tammy Abraham to leave Chelsea. Where does this come from?
I don't know. I'm giving it to you.
I
don't want it. That doesn't make any kind of sense to me. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start explaining that. I really don't.
It's like saying Hislop back to Newcastle.
Well, I still have a pair of gloves, Work very well, my gloves.
Zaha to stay at Palace?
No. Unless we talk about just this transfer window, maybe come February, Zaha is still there.
This is long term.
I don't
Next
think.
summer.
I don't think September or let's say October, whatever you want to call it, Zaha is still at Crystal Palace. I think maybe there's a discussion to be had around January, and that discussion is around Palace's lack of goals.
He'd get a better club next summer if he if he maintains a form between now and the end of the season.
As I'm thinking this through about Zaha to leave Palace, as I say, come September, I don't think he's a Crystal Palace player, right? Regardless. Right now, we're talking January. Only Watford have scored less goals than Crystal Palace this season. So now, and I've seen him linked with Chelsea, and one of the options thrown out is, well, maybe Palace signs Giroud, and that is used as a make way for Zaha to go to Chelsea. Now that makes sense. Now, or you have the likes of Arsenal who've been linked with Zaha almost every single transfer window for the last couple of years. Who do they have as a make weight to go to Crystal Palace and score goals that sees Zaha leave? I think that's the only discussion to be had. Whether a deal can somehow be put together that sees Zaha leave?
The only thing I can say in defence of this, they haven't put a year on it. Maybe in the next 10 years of them, because that's up there.
One of the daft, like 42.
Yeah, that's one of the daftest things I've seen on Transfer Radar.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that and me going back to Newcastle is right up there.
You'd go to West Ham, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well.
You are Roberto right now. I'd take you. I would. You going to say goodbye?
No comment.
Okay.
On anything.
Okay. Bye bye.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.